So that was something when I was in the bushes looking for the person last Friday. Yeah, and let's go check it out. Let's go see where
What you guys doing tonight? Ghost hunting? No, we're people hunting right now. What you guys doing tonight? Ghost hunting? No, we're people hunting right now. What you guys doing tonight? Ghost hunting? No, we're people hunting right now.
That little light right over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that light was from the.
What you guys doing tonight?
The
Ghost hunting? No, we're
your
people
car
hunting right
or from
now.
this sign, but it doesn't seem like it.
The black shadow, was that the tree?
No,
No?
not the tree. I mean, there's no like. So what I was thinking, right, was that there was a crevice in the tree maybe, and it just kind of pareidolia. But look at the area. There's no tree for that.
Yeah.
There's no tree for that to do that. Where it was, it's standing in this opening right here to the left. So we got this first. Okay, so we go up on the trail. There's this first opening. It was there on that second opening where those
I flip camera. Sorry.
Cemetery today.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I listening to this. Spoke to the video. Listening to that earlier.
Hey, Brenda, how's it? How's it? How's it, Troy? How's the chicken? So when we was looking for, when we was people hunting the other night, we was up here. Looking for the guy that would play the ringtone right next to us. And that black shadow with the light, yeah?
Yeah, so you came up to this way.
Yeah.
You hit this tree and you turned this way. Turn back around and the shadow would have been right there.
Next to us.
So the shadow would have been standing. Where the shadow would have been.
I didn't see no shadow, and I would have saw a person over there. Hey, Elsie, how's it?
You know what
Hey,
I mean? I
Weelani.
was shining my spotlight on that thing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that was weird. And but that's not how my lights reflect, though. I'd have to come back at nighttime and check them out again.
Right, yeah, so I'm thinking maybe that the sign may have been the reflection, but that doesn't.
But if you in that picture, the reflection looks like it's in here. So we'll go check out Judd. Cool. Troy, it still looks dirty over here, bro. You said there was a cleanup. Let's check it out. I didn't really look, but if there was a cleanup, that's right on, bro. Oh, that looks like one place, bro. Check that out inside there.
Huh?
That looks like one place for go live.
By yourself.
Bro,
you gotta come up with a fucking machete. I'm good.
Yeah, I've wanted to do this for a while. Just go Judd Trail during the daytime and show you guys what it looks like. But I guess this area is all cleaned up here, so that's good. And this one is all cleaned up too. And this must be recent. Bro, what's the matter with people? Ugh. Yeah. I wanted to set up. Hold on one second. Well, it doesn't look like there's really anybody here right now. You come up here at 4 o'clock, and there's like 40 cars on the road.
You gonna sit down and shit?
I was thinking about it, but maybe not. I wanna tighten my thing up though, because this thing is loose, yeah.
Let me borrow your feet in real quick. Let me grab my chair.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll take you guys for a ride. Hey, Smart Life Ideas. What are you doing? It's my house. You live on Judd Trail. Hey, TikTok. How you guys all doing? Aloha from Alaska. Hi. Sorry, I don't really see all of these messages pop up. How's it? How's it? How's it? So, I don't know. I had one guy live over here before. Brought a shaka. Nice place to live. If you know, even with all the ghosts. Oh wait, hold on. This is where we go a lot at nighttime. This place is has a lot of history and a lot of spirits around here. Oh, you go in Maui? Hey, Alucard, how's it? Hey, D, aloha. Hey, thank you, Tessie. All right. Yeah, it's pretty chill. Except there's usually like I sat down over there on the concrete barrier one day at 12 noon, and in about 20 minutes time, I think it was like between 40 and 50 people walked by. So, yeah. How's it? How's it? From Waianae, right on. I like going to the back of Waianae. All the way in the back, it's green like this, yeah? Oh, brah. For some reason, it seems darker right now.
Fast, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, Bean was on too.
I'll see. How's it? Huh?
Bean was on Bubba's Live today too.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, he was talking story.
Like physically?
No, on the phone.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, he's out in Utah right now.
Oh, yeah. That's where you. I think that's where you live, huh?
I
Or
don't know. I'm not sure.
from West Waianae. I mean, Waianae is as far west as you can get, huh? Well, maybe not. Here's a waterfall. Hey, Jeremy. Yeah, it gets dark here really fast. It should be dark, I'd say, within the next half hour, maybe. I wanted to come a little earlier, but I guess this is the perfect time too, yeah. And we cannot stay live too long tonight. Aloha. How you guys doing? Right on. Because at 8 o'clock, there's a special live, not on my channel, but I'll post it. Obake Hunter's live channel on YouTube. He's going to be interviewing Uilani about her experience up at Kalaupapa. So if you guys want to hear about her experience at Kalaupapa, then yeah, tune in. Kalaupapa is a leper colony, yeah? I'll talk about it a little bit more, but Uilani had a great experience over there. It was really cool. I look forward to hearing about it. If you hear the drums, you headed in the right direction. We heard drums the other night. But yeah, you see how the water, it has a greenish tinge to it? It wasn't like that the other night. That's the part that was so cool. It wasn't like that at all. Yeah. Yeah, we left, yeah. It wasn't night marchers, but it was drums and what was it, chanting and stuff we was hearing. So it was time to leave because the ancestors are letting us know that they're here. And so we yield the area to them. Because this is their home. We are only visitors. They gotta do stuff. We aren't really meant to be witness to it. Yeah. Hey Tessie, how's it? This is Judd Trail in Nu'uanu, the very popular hiking trail. If you hike it all the way, you gotta jump across the rocks in the river over here. It will it will take you to Manoa Falls and everywhere in between Nu'uanu and Manoa Falls. I think it's about 4 hours away, yeah? Alucard, yeah, Kalaupapa is where Father Damien was stationed. Exactly. Or Saint Damien now, right? Yeah, Nu'uanu Trails, that's right. Yeah, this is Judd Trail. I come here a lot at nighttime, so I'm going to show you guys how I look in the daytime. And I'm trying to be polite, a polite neighbor, and not record all the participants on the trail. It looks much different at, what the hell was that? You see that?
Sorry. No problem.
Oh, look. I saw something, it might have been a bird, but it didn't fly, it ran. Like maybe like a quail or something, but I've never seen that. Troy, I think if the mo'o's in the stream, it's crystal clear. Hey, brah, how's that? Still get plenty mana, you just gotta know where to go, yeah? Wallaby, really? You know, I've never seen one wallaby ever.
Well, they're supposed to be known to be up here.
Yeah.
So this is where their home.
I thought it was Kalihi.
Yeah. You're right. That could be much Kalihi, yeah?
Yeah, it's in the back of Kalihi.
Yeah. But I don't know if we got 12 decisions like that up here.
Oh,
Big Island get, but
Big Island get to.
Big Island get quails and pheasants.
Oh, yeah. This is a place that's always kind of freaked me out. This side over here. This tree fell over what I thought years ago was a cave, yeah? Like right around over here. And at nighttime, oh, bro, this place will give you the heebie-jeebies for sure. Yeah, anyway. Probably get wild boar, but I've never seen them. Hey, Annie, aloha. How's it? Well, it's not even this dark on the Big Island, yeah. We're in the forest. If we come out of all the trees, I bet you it's going to be a little brighter. See, we kind of surrounded by trees.
Oh, canopy, yeah.
Yeah. Live stream from Hawaii Pier.
We've done 2 already. Not so much at the pier, but
Not at the pier. At the we did 2 lives at the pond.
right next to the pier.
Yeah.
You can kind of consider, you know, right there next to Ulumau Village.
Yeah. Yeah, we did by Ulumau, but not at Hawaii Pier. Maybe go fish over there. Any dead people? Probably. Over here get plenty. And here's a rock, yeah. Here's that sacred rock over here. Darn, I wish I came earlier. I fell asleep though. You get off work 4:30, come straight over here, but this is kind of nice. Sweating my butt off though.
Yeah, me too. It's super hot down here.
I feel the breeze is cool, but can you hear birds? That's different. Yeah, I forgot the book. I was gonna bring the book that showed how this part played, how this area played a part in the Battle of the Nu'uanu. And all of the bloodshed that happened here. But it's kind of weird trying to imagine this place without all the trees. Without the river, without the trees. And see, there's a trail right up there to go right back up. You used to play for Natural Vibes. Nope. You thinking of Brother Wayne? I know Brother Wayne used to be one guide with Oahu Ghost Tours a couple times.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, no. You work with Katen? You play basketball with Kenny B? I knew all those guys, bro.
Uncle Joe was part of Kavao, I think. The keyboard.
Oh, the wine Nike?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, you got OG kind of man?
Yeah. Yeah, Uncle Joe was part of them too.
Oh, man. I didn't know that.
Well, Uncle Joe, he's one mean musician, him. Oh, hey, no worry, bro. The voice or the... Yeah, you don't even see me, huh? I am Hawaiian, but, yeah, here you go. Oh, mean. Looks like I get one filter on. No worry, brother. Flip the camera, flip the camera. Scott, hey Scott, bro. How's it? Yeah, I wanted to come and investigate. We could talk story. Yeah. I was thinking about, maybe we'll do a live about that later. We, Lonnie, and them are going to go live in an hour, yeah? To talk about St. Damien, Kalau Papa, and all of that stuff. Man, that's a place I would love to go. Just to feel that place. Oh, brah. Give you guys one little view over here. This is where I was a couple weeks ago, where we had Pele come on the spirit box. Nah, no more mosquitoes. Surprisingly, no more mosquitoes right now. I'm sweating my butt off, dude.
Dude, bro.
What the hell?
Oh, maybe it's just my segment to come up and speak it.
Hey, Keith.
So look at the area again, bro. I had to, bro.
Yeah.
Bugging me big time.
Yeah. Nah.
I wanted to
Sanjay.
know what that was.
Yeah, exactly. But we still never figure them out. But that's good though. We're not Big Island, we stay at Oahu. This is Nu'uanu Valley, right by the old Polley Road, yeah? Hey, aloha Dan from Cali. So, yeah, we usually come over here, tell ghost stories. Maybe I'll think of a story to share. A subject I wanted to talk about, and we might do it tomorrow, I don't know, is involving more of the healing side, yeah? Oh, right on, Andy. Just right up the road from Kailua, yeah. More on the healing side, I wanted to discuss a little bit about that. Things that have come up in real life, friends, you know, how just, yeah, that whole journey. Healing was a part of my journey too. I'm telling ghost stories, but healing has always been a big part too, yeah. The stones look like a mo'o where the water flying. Oh, I see them, yeah. Yeah, if you guys like, just follow, subscribe, blah, 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 all that good stuff. And we'll talk about that. I'm trying to think of a good ghost story to share.
The middle waterfall is backed up though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flowing as it has been normally.
I'll go try to clear them.
I'll be right back. For those that signed on late or didn't come on right at the beginning, this is a picture that we caught. Or I captured from the other night's live. We kind of went up there to go look at that area, and there's no way this, I think the shadow thing can be explained whatsoever. I got a little video clip. Keep you guys entertained while Joe comes back. So we went up in these bushes looking for a human because we heard some digital sound, like a ringtone from behind us that night, and went up there, couldn't see anybody.
Up there. That's why I have yours to do that too.
So you got it? You got it open?
Yeah.
I was showing these guys the picture I got in the video. Just in case for those that signed on late.
Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping I'd fall in because it's freaking hot.
Oh, shoot, dude. I gotta sit down. Oh,
Matt, are you standing in the same spot as where you went into the water?
No, not right now. I was just
No.
camera just now, showing you guys a picture.
Yeah.
That was Joe walking up there.
Hard to believe 2025 is soon coming to a close. Halloween season coming quickly. Yeah. Keeps getting faster and faster. Hey, Major Kona. No, this is Nu'uanu. This is Judd Trail. This is what comes out of the reservoir over here, Nu'uanu Stream. Oh, it flows into Nu'uanu Stream anyway. I don't even know if this stream has a name. Whew. Yeah, no, that shadow was like, it looked like a person in a cloak.
Yep.
You heard that too, huh?
This is
Yeah.
bird.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Yeah, that's a bird.
Yeah.
So we're up there. I was thinking about this, yeah. I've actually never been on top of the falls before. Yeah. Nu'uanu Stream is to my right. This river connects to Nu'uanu Stream. I mean, it's like 20 yards behind me. Close enough. You know what I mean? But there's two reservoirs up here, yeah. And these are the reservoirs that empty. And I guess they come from Nu'uanu Stream, so yeah. And then they just go back into it. I've never been up on top of the rocks before today. One of the stories I was thinking of was when I came down with my friend Skylar, we had that that jogger in the middle of the night. It was weird. This brought us jogging. We're up there telling ghost stories and the place is creepy, and here comes one dude that's planning on running. He has headphone speakers around his neck. He has a lantern tied to his hip and a backpack on, and brought us just jamming. We've seen him a few times on the live, actually. He's the Spider-Man guy. Sometimes he dresses up as Spider-Man. That night I think was Superman. Yeah.
Spider-Man was like, oh.
Yeah. Spider-Man with pink shoes.
He's from England or something like that, yeah?
Yeah. Cool guy.
Way out of town, yeah. Didn't have an accent or anything either,
Yep.
though, you know?
Yep. He's like, oh no, I just come here and run at nighttime sometimes. Just jog here at nighttime. In a Superman or Spider-Man or whatever, you know. So he went down to do his thing and to jog around the area, and we let time pass, like maybe an hour or so. And we're still hanging up there talking story, and then we hear children. We hear the sound of children chanting loud and clear down here. Just really, really, really loud. And so I stepped over to look. It was so blatant that To me, ghosts don't sound like that. Ghosts are like, oh, did you hear that? No, what did you hear? Oh, it sounded like something, a little bit, but not too much, yeah? You know, but this was full-on children chanting, right? Like, I get the kind on Hawaiian Immersion School by my house, so every morning you hear the children chanting. And so we heard the chanting, and we walked over to the edge and looked down, and we saw Brada's lantern. He was jogging, and I'm thinking, bro, this guy is nuts. What is this guy doing? He just so happens to be running around here, playing children chanting out of his speakers. Like, that is so weird, but you know, people are weird. So I'm like, okay, whatever. We went to go follow him. We saw him coming from this side over here, and he was jogging towards the river. So we kind of hauled Okole down over here to try and catch up with him. And I don't know if you guys can see right over here. See that little, so it's an actual cliff, right? We saw the light come right across this way and went straight up that cliff and continued on in the bush over there. Like, brother must have been able to jump really high, yeah. So, yeah, we kind of thought that wasn't him after a while, you know. We went to investigate it a little bit more. This may have been a different time. This may have been the same night. I can't remember. They all blend together. We went right up over here to by the top of the falls, and we started here. No, this was a different night, but same was me and Skylar. And we walked right up to the side just to look at the top of the falls, and we turned off the lights, and all of a sudden you could hear boots running across the rocks from the other side of the river, all the way across, like boom, 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 boom. So where we freaked out, we turned the light on, the noise stopped. We turned the light off again, and it continued where it left off, and it was like louder. It was just like these heavy footsteps running towards us. So we turned it off again, and then we turned it on right when the loud footsteps were right in front of us. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know what that was, but that was kind of, yeah. Okay, oi, hey, hula diver, how's it? Menahuni could be. Oh, hula diva, they call it mine. Could have been Menahuni, but that thing sounded huge, yeah? It sounded huge, like a giant almost. And there was a night I shared like some of my scarier stories in October, and this whole area down over here. Oh man, I can remember the vibe that night, the feeling that night. It was nuts. It was I told the story, and this was about something that's more leaning towards the demonic side, yeah? Something that spoke Latin, something that invaded my dreams, all of that stuff, right? Oh yeah, my van reached a milestone today.
See what?
My van, for work, reached 66,666 miles.
Hurrah! My goodness.
I didn't get a picture of it. I'm so bummed. I got a picture like 5 miles after.
Hey, sounding some good service was being done on that van. It lasts that long.
It's a 2020, bro. That's 5 years.
But that's retarded then. That's retarded. 5 years, it's over 100,000 miles a year.
No. 66,000.
Oh, 66,000.
Not 666,000. Yeah, no.
Great part. Excuse me, guys.
For real. I don't know. We might actually just kind of hang here tonight on YouTube. I'm gonna watch a live Obake Hunter. Obake Hunter podcast, as I said before, is gonna host Uilani, who's one of the people watching the videos now, and she's gonna talk about Kalaupapa, Father Damien or Saint Damien, and her experiences over there. Yeah, and yeah, they're Menahuni among other types of spirits too. Yeah, so this is on YouTube. I think I will post a link on TikTok after. Or I'll call up Obake and ask Obake if we can just listen, yeah? On TikTok. And so stream his live on TikTok. Hey, no worry. Oh yeah, get menahunis over here. Get different kinds of stuff. Hey, hiccups. How's it? How's it? Get Japanese menahuni over here. I don't know if there's a better way to pronounce it or how to describe it, but they look like the Japanese lore Kodamas. The little tiny tree spirits. I saw one night on the tour. The whole group that was down here watched it cross the river. Jump across the river. Actually, it was right around here. Just jump from one rock to the other, to the other, to the other. And then just kind of disappear after, yeah? Yeah, so there's all kinds of stuff here. And it is getting dark now. But now, maybe, yeah, this place is really cool at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Right now, it's only 7 p.m. You auntie seen menahuni before? Right on. I used to work for a company called Oahu Ghost Tours, yeah? We had a group one night where we were at the Polley Lookout, tourists taking pictures. Hold on, Robin. One second. Taking pictures, walking around the Polley, telling stories, that kind of stuff as one of the sites. And we had one older lady with a cane, and she kept saying, "Stop touching me! Stop touching me! Stop touching me!" And she was getting mad, and she insisted that there were little children poking her and touching her. And pretty soon, nobody would stand next to her because Auntie would swing the cane around her in a circle, you know, when something would poke her and something would touch her. And so finally, I hear her yelling again, "I said, stop touching me!" And I turned around and I look, and nobody is near her. Nobody's within cane's length of her, okay? And she says, I'm like, "Auntie, nobody's touching you." She's like, "No, somebody keeps poking me." And somebody snapped the picture, and they showed me the picture. There was this white mist about as tall as her knees that was like in the shape of a person almost, yeah? So I kind of blame the menahuni for that. Those things you said was hung from tree to tree in Mokuleia. Ah. You know, I did a little research on the Kodama. Apparently they live in a special tree that's honored the ancestor, that kind of stuff. And the funny part was, right about the time we saw it, there's a big banyan tree over to the left. Right over here. Oh yeah, because you guys can definitely see that. Right over here is a big banyan tree. They had it surrounded by Tibetan prayer flags. And it made me wonder why. They were specifically honoring those trees. And Robin, yeah, this is a public place. You're more than welcome to come join, yeah? I always love people to come and join. That's why I go to public places. But I'm not going to go like... I'm not going to go to places where you get plenty of people, yeah? Just because, like, as you see, I like to respect people's privacy. I don't want to film them, put them on the live. But, you know, if brother's going to come and run by, you know, that kind of stuff, yeah, I cannot help that. So far, you're a medium. Right on. Hey, Mushu. We stay in Nu'uanu Valley. Robin, this would be a perfect place to come to. Because, personally, I trust these spirits a lot. Sometimes you have a lot of good, and you have the mixture of good and evil over here, but there's always the good here to get your back. Yeah, this is a great place to learn, a great place to open up your third eye, a great place to experience these kind of things. It's like to me, it's like a controlled environment kind of thing. You just come here, we just sometimes just hang out for hours and hours and just talk story, just get out of that whole... Get out of the house, get away from the phone, get away from the laptop, and get away from the phone, TikTok and YouTube, as I'm on my two phones on TikTok and YouTube, you know.
And get on social media, yeah? Yeah, we get away from the hustle and bustle, but...
Yeah.
Just social media in the Google.
Yeah. You should try Makaha Icy Ponds. Oh, I love Makaha Icy Ponds. I want to do a live over there so bad. I've been there before with my friend Malia. Oh, that place is awesome. Was funny was hiking up there like daytime, and Everybody got scared, yeah. Somebody went step on one tree branch, and so like 10 feet away, there was rustling in the bush. That was pig, yeah. It was the tree branch going up. Makaha Icy Pond, definitely get mo'o. That place is so deep. I remember. Yeah, that's a great idea. Uilani, any mediums would have fun out there. Plenty of things to talk to in the sea. Yep. Yeah, Troy. Yeah, I've considered that as well. I think despite the renovations and passage of time, the old Xerox building is still stained. Yeah, that place is, brah. I like to hang out with my kupuna, my ancestors. If I had a reason to go to the Xerox building where all of those people were murdered, I would, but I don't have a good enough reason to go there, you know? I've learned that if I'm not careful and don't protect myself, I'm open to everything, good and bad. Yep. Danielle, aloha, how's it? That's one of the first things I like to teach people that are mediums and sensitives is how to protect yourself, yeah? This is Nu'uanu Valley, Old Polley Road, Judd Trail. Plenty TV shows and movies are filmed over here, yeah? Hi, Tails Toad in the Dark, how's it? Mace was passing by, of course, brought a maces everywhere, huh?
You're stuck in the traffic when it happened. You used to drive semi back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, brah.
Stuck in that whole thing.
What is a medium? A medium is somebody who can sense things beyond sight. And that's why I like to come here in the pitch black, yeah? Is when you come here in the pitch black, you don't use your eyes too much, yeah? So your other senses kind of go into overdrive. Yes, number one thing to learn is protection first, always first. Yeah. What is the craziest thing you've seen here? I've seen a Kanaka Kalai or Kalai. There's plenty of crazy things I've seen here. I've been coming here since 2009. Maybe 2010. And then like, yeah, at least every week, at most 2 or 3 times a week to tell ghost stories and all of that. Yes, we bring ho'okupu sometimes. Dom, how's it? This is not private, this is public. You can swim here, but it's real shallow, yeah? I don't know if you can actually swim here. You can get your ankles wet. Story time. Okay, there was actually a story that came up over here. I will take you guys away from the little waterfall, and I'm going to show you guys a place, because somebody brought up ho'okupu. And I wanted to go share that, yeah? I lost it, and what else to do to protect myself? It's not really lost. It's like a muscle. You just got to work them out. You got to use it, and it gets better, and it gets stronger.
I can get that.
Huh?
I can get that.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to. It's a lot of crazy talk though. It said, can you please teach me? It sounds kind of crazy, but you know, I've seen it work. What, last week, Sunday before last, here's the banyan tree that was wrapped up in the flags, the Tibetan prayer flags. Hold on, there's a lot of things going on TikTok right now. Hey Matthew, how's it? Jamie, how's it? It's imagining. So we're over here Sunday before last. I had to get some bad juju off of me, and I felt bugs. I felt a worm crawling out of my head. I felt bugs crawling on my arms, crawling out of my arms, to the point where I swear my hair was moving where the bugs were, but I couldn't touch them and I couldn't grab them. And when I would lose focus, it would disappear, and then when I would refocus, it would start again from the same place, moving down the same path. So I'm over there trying to sit down and stay still as I get these feelings of bugs crawling all over me, and if I lose focus, as I said, it stops. But yeah, it's a lot of envisioning, getting all that stuff off. And so I got all that extra junk off of me, and yeah, was much better. But much better, yeah. Hey, Matthew, how's it? How's it? Anything happening here now? I'm not too sure. I'm paying attention to two phones right now. You live in Nalo, right on. Hey, thank you, FHG. So over here, you know, I'm gonna read the comments a little bit after, yeah. October, I came here by myself. This is before I was hanging out with Brother Matt. So I was told the previous nights that there was a certain spirit here, or actually Hawaiian god here, that wanted ho'okupu, or offering. Now, for the record, I'm Hawaiian and I'm also Catholic. Give unto God what is God's, give unto Caesar what is Caesar's. That's what Jesus' answer was when they said, you are the king of all kings, why are we paying taxes to Caesar? You know, your soul belongs to God, but give Caesar his money that looks like him, right? So I do ho'okupu from time to time, and yeah, Matt's been helping me out a lot with that too. Apparently I don't do it nearly as much as I should. And Uilani as well. I came over here, we had left the ho'okupu, I sat down right next to it, and I started telling stories of my personal experiences with Ku, the Hawaiian god. Pitch black, I get the light in my face, I cannot see nothing. I get the ho'okupu right on that stump, I get a couple of glasses of ava right on that stump over there. You know, and as I'm telling the story, I hear, bro, this is one of the coolest things I've ever witnessed. I hear smacking, like, right next to me. The spirits, they stay eating the food I brought them. That was like, I turned on the light, I looked around, there's nothing there. The ho'okupu, the food that I had brought was wrapped inside the tea leaf already. You know, everything was still good, but I could hear them eating it. And I turned the light off, I showed the light, I took the light away, and you could hear them smacking down on it again, yeah? Bruh, it was nuts. And then, must have been 2 weeks later, and this was with Matt witnessed this, we came down, mind you, 2 weeks, we left it here, okay? The bananas were still yellow. Everything was fresh. There was no smell. It looked, there was nothing floating inside the kava, or the ava. Brah, it was like, this is 2 weeks in the rainforest. What the hell? Wind didn't knock it over. Animals didn't knock it over. Nothing. But bananas don't last that long in my house. You know, not even 3 days in my house for the bug to get rotten already. But 2 weeks, the bananas were still ripe. And then the next night, or maybe 2 nights later, we came back down. And when we got to the bottom of the trail, you could smell it. It was rotting. It was all over the place. It was just really, really bad smell. And this is all on the live too, yeah? On one of those lives. I should look for it and click the videos and stuff. It was pretty cool. I have no idea. I cannot explain how that happened, yeah? Jamie, yes. Archangel Michael is definitely one of my guardians as well, yeah? Someone's always behind the tree watching. There's always, whenever I start talking and telling stories, all the ghosts come and they hang out. And they like to hear the stories, yeah? That's why I come here and tell ghost stories. Because when I would come here on the tour, I noticed that the people that keep coming back every night are not the people on the tour, but it's the spirits, yeah? It's the kupunas, the ancestors. They come to listen to the stories and they gather around and they enjoy it. And so I'm like, hey, I'm going to keep doing the stories for them. And it would be kind of weird for me to just go into here and do that kind of stuff, yeah? Mel's, how's it? How do you feel about the Mo'o people that live in the rivers? I've gotten scolded by them before. Majority of them, they're like us, okay? They don't have an alignment. They just hang out. They do their thing. They help people if it comes up, you know, that kind of stuff. They're doing their own thing. But they respect those who respect them. But then you got the bad ones. Like, you know, you get bad people too, yeah? And how I got scolded was I went to a place to tell stories of Mo'o, the calling spirits, the ones that lure you over the cliff, the ones that, the bad ones. And I said it in a way that made them all sound like that. And they got a little upset with me and made sure that I knew that they're not all that way. Yeah. And that it didn't appreciate me putting them all together, bunching them all together like that. So, yeah. As I said, October, I do an hour plus of stories every night. We usually try to stick to a subject or a topic. And every night, so there's a lot of stories. I got scary ones, I got funny ones, I got good ones, Mo'o is FHG. I shared some of those last week, Friday, I think. Mo'o are, I guess, there's spirits that dwell in the water. They are shapeshifters and they're people and or lizards. They take on the form of a lizard, like a lizard-like person. Other people call them water elementals. Their behavior is very similar to mermaids, sirens. Well, the bad ones anyway, right? But typically, people who claim to see them with their third eye will describe them as just a bunch of bipedal lizards walking around. Their tails kind of distinguish they're different. The way their tails go, some of them have tattoos and piercings and that kind of stuff as well, yeah. There are legends in Hawaii. They're lore for as far back as you can remember. My most memorable adventure gets so much. Oh, Robin, ooh, man. Tell us a scary story, please. John Dexter. No, we don't have Siren Head here, only when tsunamis come in. What scary stories? I'm like, which one do you want to hear? I'm thinking of the flying thing again. Because we drove by and saw the place was all pilau, yeah? Hold on. I want to read, but on the other hand, I need to lift you guys up a little more.
Someone's got an obsession with Siren Head.
Yeah, my 7-year-old son. But that was so last year. There we go. I can see better now. I haven't done the tours for a while. This is what I do. A scary story you tell your tourists. A lot of personal experiences. I'll share one of my personal experiences here. Let me just throw this up here. Ooh, let me know the time, yeah? I know you gotta do your thing. Okay. I'm trying to get the light over here so you guys can see something besides talking in the dark. Alright, so there's this place. I'm starting to learn the value of not disclosing all of these places. Sorry, I'll read the comments after. Thank you, Aussie.
Yeah, it's about ready to get into it. Thanks, Aussie.
Everybody here is sharing stories. It's awesome. Okay, so I'm not going to read the chat for a couple minutes. Doing the tours, this guy asked me, he pointed to this place on the side of a highway, on the mountains, and asked me, what is this place over here? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, what does it mean? It looks like there's a heiau, old Hawaiian temple with rock walls, but it's kind of small, and it's right off the side of a highway, and it's kind of hidden. And people throw rubbish over there all the time. It's really pilau. It's dirty. It's bad. So I decided to check it out because he brought it to my attention. We checked it out a few times. It's a rock wall, definitely made by somebody, right? It's a rock wall, and inside the rock wall, there are tea leaves. tea leaf plants, which are sacred in Hawaii, right? And they were they were inside the rock wall, the little rock rectangle, and they were also planted all around a big rock or pohaku, right? And I'm like, that's kind of strange because tea leaves, they're not the kind where they just seed. You know what I mean? Tea leaves are a root. You plant them. When you see tea leaves, it's not very often that they're just growing wild. You know, the tea leaves there had a purpose. And usually, like for my house and places like that, the tea leaf, you plant them around your house, it prevents bad ghosts from coming in, or prevents, you know, in other places, bad ghosts from coming out. And so here's this rock surrounded by tea leaf, and I had a big hala tree planted on top of the rock. I mean, so like, here's the rock, and the hala tree had like roots that came down like that, like just covered it completely, yeah, like a mangrove kind. And so there's no way that rock is going anywhere, right? A couple times I went over there at nighttime, the place was freaky. You felt eyeballs all over you. It felt like there were homeless people in the bushes staring at me, but that was probably because of all the rubbish that fell down the hill. I went back there on another night with my friends Jennifer Obake and Joe Serino. We was just going ghost hunting, goofing off, looking for places to go, and decided to stop there. But nobody would walk down with me. I wanted to show them the rock, but there was plenty of mosquitoes that night. So I went down. I took Obake's camera. I wanted to show him a picture of the rock and how the rock was there. And so I got down over there and I'm looking around, and it's like a 10-15 second walk from the car, you know. And I'm looking around and there's no rock. This big rock, probably about 3 feet high, 2 to 3 feet high, this big rock was just gone. But the hala tree was still growing over it. The tea leaves were still around there. Nothing was disturbed. The rock just vanished. The tree that was growing over the rock wasn't disturbed, put it that way. So I took pictures and I went back up there, and the funny thing was it felt calm, like there was nothing there, yeah. And so we went down, I went back up there, and I'm like, and I told them, I'm like, oh, bruh, check this picture out. The rock is gone. That big rock was gone. I felt that there was a spirit in that rock, and I felt that whatever was in that rock was bad, because somebody had literally surrounded it with tea leaves, surrounded it with a hala tree, and then built a rock wall around it, right? There's also sacrificial stones, or at least one sacrificial stone outside the little heiau, right? You good, bro?
Did you hear that?
I don't hear nothing but my own voice, bro.
You're speaking and it's like a sound.
Well, as long as I don't hear that other sound. So I looked at them and I'm like, all right, guys, well, the rock is gone, but, you know, other than that, it feels quiet tonight. There's nothing here. And as soon as I say there's nothing here, there's the sound of a loud whistle above us. There's no houses there. There's nothing there, all right? In the trees above us, there's the sound of a whistle. Bruh, we looked at each other. We're like, oh, the hell with this, bruh. We all gathered around. We all bowed our heads. We started praying for protection and our Father who art in heaven and all of that stuff now. And as we're doing that, our eyes are closed. The whistle comes again, this time directly over our heads. Just this loud, sharp whistle, like a person whistle. And it was accompanied by this other strange noise, but I wasn't thinking because I was praying. It was like, foom, 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 foom. And I'm like, what the hell? You know, like, whatever. Keep praying, keep praying, keep praying. By the time we were done praying, we looked up. Nothing was there. No more whistles. It was all gone. It was pow. But Joe Serino was kind of in shock. And I looked at him, his eyes were wide, and he was looking up. When he heard the whistle the second time, he looked up at its source. And he told us that when he heard the whistle, he looked up and he saw a woman with these large wings. And the sound that we heard was her flapping her wings, yeah? And she had this real pointy, angry face that just glared at us. And then it flew away and disappeared. And Sereno's, he's crazy, that guy. He will go anywhere by himself at nighttime. He's not scared. But years later, I talked to him about this, and he will never go back to that place. That's what he told me. We were joking around, and that kind of stuff, and and I'm like, oh, hey, Sereno, we go back to that place where the flying lady over there waiting for you. He's like, why? I'm like, dude, what you mean, why? He's like, dude, that was scary. Why would you want to go back there? I'm like, that's kind of what we do, right? He's like, no, I'm not going back there. Glenn Grant, who's an author in Hawaii, who was a professor at the university, he made a lot of the paranormal popular and actually more able to talk about socially. He mentions history that in the cliffs right in that area, there's actually petroglyphs there's a very unique petroglyph of a man with bird wings. Yeah. So yeah, that's one of the scary stories over here. Yeah, and we're not gonna whistle. Thank you very much though. When the screen was minimized, top right eye, bottom right mouth. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's not even the Night Marcher stories, but this is just a little bonus live tonight because I wanted to go out. Sean, my brother, how's it? Good to see you, dude. Oh, and by the way, thanks for modding, yeah? All you moderators over there, you guys are badass. Thank you. Hi, Lisa from Oregon. How's it? Do owls whistle? I've never heard an owl whistle. Today, after an exploratory trench was dug out, the workers insisted on putting tea leaves inside the trench before they started covering the hole. That led me to suspect they sent something today.
Yeah, well, why would you bury the tea leaves? You should plant them.
No, it's more of a symbol, yeah. It's not always like the sign of a cross protects you. To me, the tea leaf is respect and protection. It acknowledges them and it shows them respect. And you burying it in the ground would fulfill that purpose. Yeah. A lot of the spirits, they get mad when you don't show them respect or acknowledge them. Yeah.
Yeah, I just the different reason for burying tea leaf.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of wondering about that.
I mean, you bury the tea leaf when you make kolua pig, huh?
Well, I mean, you bring it back out though. You know.
Yeah.
It's a little different, like.
What kind of crypts do you have over here? Not really a lot of crypto. We have Hawaiian demigods, Jamie. What the fuck was that? I'm sorry. I'm like, what the hell was that, bro?
Thank you.
We have demigods. We have Kamapua'a, who's half man, half pig. He manifests as a body of a man, head of a pig, or just a pig, or just a man. We got Kaupe, half man, half dog. That was close, bro.
No, but it's gotten closer. Like it's walking right here by us.
Yes, Oahu. That was a person, huh?
I'm gonna talk that one up to a person.
Yeah. We have a lot of kupuas, shapeshifters, people who are in possession of supernatural abilities. Bro, that's a tree. These trees are going nuts tonight, bro.
Well, Friday night is full moon. Possession is
already. Oh, wasn't it just full moon?
I mean, not full, new.
Oh, new moon.
So today we're already in procession.
Yeah. Kaupe he was a cannibal dog man. He was a chief, or not a chief. Maybe he was a chief. There's a whole legend about his lore and all of that stuff here in Hawaii too, yeah. Cannibalism was never accepted in Hawaii, so he was always a bad guy. And at this location is actually where, on the tour, we would tell his stories, because this is of a darker nature, yeah? And those stories are of a darker nature as well, because he still appears to people. Kipapa Gulch is one of the famous places he stayed, yeah? No, yeah. Sean, crypts as in cryptozoology. Hey. Sorry, daughter, I love you, but I'm too... Hey, Joy, how's it? Nah, I decided I'd do a live tonight, just because I wanted to do one in the daytime, and it was daytime when I started. You ready for go?
No, I guess, packing this up just in case you gotta move.
Yeah, we'll go walk.
Yeah.
It's back to normal. Yeah, we're at Judd. Lived in Mililani as a kid. Loved listening to all the chicken skin stories. Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought of the Crips too. Yeah, we get night marchers. Yeah, night marchers don't get you. You gotta respect the night marchers, or they will get you. They'll kill you. They'll leave your body behind and take your spirit in the procession with them. But that's a subject for another night. Yes, Morgan's Corner. Had a lot of stuff happen to me there. That's just down the road, depending on which Morgan's Corner you're actually talking about. The people that want to experience things, you gotta put in the legwork, yeah? You gotta come here more than once. Come here 3, 4, 5 times and see what happens. I mean, I have a lot of stories. I'm just thinking over here when we saw the Shaka doppelganger, the guy. Basically, long story short, I'm walking up the same way we were, and this trail over here, I see the homeless guy that lived here, Shaka, walking down the trail with his blue jacket and his little dinky flashlight. I was all the way down where we were standing. And as I came up here, I saw him running across, disappearing in between those 2 trees. And I chased him for about 10, 15 seconds, and I didn't find him. I figured maybe he wanted to be alone, so I said, whatever. I turned around, started walking up here, and here's Shaka in his blue jacket and light, little dinky flashlight, walking down the trail again. And I'm like, brah, what the heck did I just do? What did I just witness? You know? Hey, Annie, right on. Oh, yeah, Kipahulu, yeah. There's been a lot of recorded deaths. I wouldn't say... The question is, has there been any recorded deaths from night marchers? I wouldn't say there's been any recorded deaths that the cause of death was night marchers. But there's been a lot of things, like a person is found in front of their mailbox, dead in the morning, dead of a heart attack. And the night before, the neighbors say they heard the drums coming from the back of the valley, and the guy that when Make was brand new, he just moved to Hawaii. He never know what night marchers was. He heard drums, he heard chanting, he saw torches outside, and so he went to check them out. And next thing you know, heart attack. There's a lot of things like that. What's your freakiest experience? I've had a lot of freaky experiences, Jamie. To tell my freaky experiences usually require, number one, some time to tell them, and a little bit of preparation time to get me into the mood. Because when I tell these stories, I'm reliving them, yeah. And some of these things, like Bobby Mackey's, traumatized me for about 2 years, gave me PTSD. I was scared of everything after Bobby Mackey's. Well, that was a little bit of Bobby Mackey's and a case that I was working, trying to help a girl who had a demonic possession that spoke in Latin. Invaded my dreams, invaded my phone calls. My kids would call me and I'd hear the voice speaking over my kids. Yeah, it was bad. But that was here in Hawaii, and while that was going on, I went to Bobby Mackey's. Let's go try to see now that it's nighttime, bruh. So last week, we was sitting on the concrete barrier right over there, right where Matt stay, and right next to us, we heard a ringtone. And we heard it before, and in the bushes over here earlier, we heard conch shell, like across the street, like somebody blowing conch shell. So we figure it's a stream sniper, you know. It's somebody that's just messing with us, but we never could find the person messing with us. So I came over here. Oh, look different at nighttime, huh? Yeah. And then I did this. I'm like, yeah, we not ghost hunting, we people hunting tonight. Could have been that. Let's see. No. Matt has a picture of a big black shadow that was around here. I did this. I'm like, nope. And then there was a line, a light that reflected, and this big black shadow, just kind of like a big shadow person standing right there. Huh. I'm trying to recreate one of the pictures. No, dude, it was like, and it was that, I don't know, Jurassic Park 3? Huh? Right here. Ooh. Yeah, nope. Ain't nothing here, bruh.
Yeah, but if you go back, you go back to the left, and then put towards me. I'm not more left, more left.
My left or your left?
You're more right.
Yeah.
Okay, now so shoot that foot here. Right where I am. That's where it would have been.
Right where you are. That's where the shadow was.
On your right hand. So you shoot right where you, right?
Yeah.
Right
Nope.
here.
Yeah. And I didn't have the outline of the phone, I think. I don't know, I forget. There you go, better. So I found the clip of it too. It was that ringtone was on the Jurassic Park movie where they had the satellite phone. The guy with the satellite phone got eaten by the Spinosaurus. And then they're sitting down, they're reunited with their family, and like, oh, we heard the ringtone. That's how we knew you were there. And he's like, well, I don't have my phone. I haven't had it since we got out of the plane. And then they hear the ringtone behind them, and they turn around, and there's this huge Spinosaurus that had eaten the guy that had the phone standing right behind them. So it looked like to me like somebody was trying to creep us out. But as I said, we never really saw anybody. But yeah, hey, we're gonna just hang out here for a little bit. I'll go charge up my phone. We're gonna listen to yeah, Old Polley Road. We're gonna listen to Obaki Hunters live because he's interviewing a friend. Once again, because I know we get plenty of new people on and stuff. This is my friend is Uilani, and she got to visit Kalaupapa, the leper colony, with Father Damien, aka Saint Damien, on Molokai. This was where I want to say early 1900s. I forget the date exactly, but when the Hawaiians came down with Hansen disease, leprosy, they were all kind of corralled off to this peninsula where they couldn't go anywhere, and they just had to live the rest of their short life until they died of leprosy. And Father Damien, who was healthy, went over there to take care of them. Yeah, or Saint Damien, he went over there to take care of them and ended up falling victim to leprosy as well, or Hansen disease. You like show them on the lot? You like show them? Yeah, show that video.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll show you guys a video that Matt caught.
Give me a second, Kenny.
Yeah. Ah, Kanhe, that tree with the branch hanging over the road. That has been gone for a long time, my brother. That was gone for a long time. We were doing the ghost tour, and we had it that night. It fell down. We had a lot of these blue orbs and pictures, and typically blue orbs are supposed to be known as guardians and protectors. Here's a picture. Yeah. Bruh, that's like a lack of light right there. Here you go, TikTok now. This is the same place I was just walking at. So that black shadow right over there.
Yeah, and then here's the steel frame. That reflection doesn't show up.
Yeah, there's no reflection over there.
No. Yeah, the sign is actually more off to the left.
Yeah.
To the left side of this picture.
Sorry, pitch black. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna charge my phone. If I'm gonna call up Obake real fast and text him and see if I can stream his live on TikTok. Not stream, but like, you know, fancy kind stream up. Play him on one phone while I record him on TikTok. Yeah, I get two phones over here, so. And then maybe we can sit down and listen to stories. But we'll see. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna flip the camera around, so I don't mean to scare you guys. How do I do this? Flip camera. There you go. Booga booga. Ooh. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, spooky. Ah, bright. Too bright, too bright, too bright. There you go. A little better. So I'll see you guys a little bit later, maybe. Definitely, if you guys like this, follow, subscribe, blah, 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 that kind of stuff. I do this every Friday night. And yeah, we might go to a different location, maybe not. Shoot me a message if you guys are interested in tagging along. I know we had a few over here too. So, yeah. Anyway, have a great night, you guys. Aloha. Take care.